Good morning guys from Delhi, India. I am here in Hauz Khas and I wanted to show a different side as well of Delhi and different places to see in the city, not just in the main part. So I've come to Hauz Khas and we are at Hauz Khas Fort. There's also a deer park. I'm not sure if this is attached or if they are separate, but the price for foreigners was 250 INR, so that's like €3-ish. And yeah, so peaceful. It's so quiet here. I've come quite early in the morning. It's like 10 a.m. maybe, so great time of day to come. It's so quiet, no one is here. But yeah, this is the fort part. Yeah, just want to show you just some amazing parts of Delhi, not just the typical what you see in everyone else's vlogs. So yeah, I feel like this will be a good way to show you guys some of Delhi's hidden gems. So this is Firoz Shah's tomb, and he built this at the same time as the madrasa in the 1350s. Wow. And you can go inside, which is nice. Not all forts let you do that. Wow. And it's sitting on this lake, you can kind of see over there. So there's so many chipmunks going around. They're so cute and tiny. Oh, I kept thinking they were squirrels. I've seen so many of them in India and I'm like, oh, a squirrel, but it's actually a chipmunk. This is the mosque. It's so crazy how in that time, how they built such dome-shaped architecture. It's crazy. So I think that's it for this fort section. There's the lake and the deer park on the other side, but I'm not sure how to get there. Also, the security man at the gate was so nice. So the ticket counter is closed, I guess, because it's so early. He was like, oh, like you need to scan the QR and pay online, blah, blah, blah. And we were speaking Hindi. He was like, are you foreigner? I said, yeah. And he said, oh, we were talking. And then he's like, you know, I obviously have to pay more because I'm a foreigner. And I was like, oh, I live in Pune. And he's like, do you not have OCI? I was like, no. OCI is like residency of India you get if you are married to an Indian. So yeah, he's wondering like why I didn't have that. Not too bad. I mean, 250. I hope that will get me into the deer park also. I hope it's not like a separate fee, because this area is really nice and the fort is nice, and Delhi has lots of forts. North has lots of forts, but I don't love forts. They're definitely not my favorite thing. But this area is so quiet. I can't believe there's somewhere so serene and calm, like in the midst of Delhi. Hauz Khas is it took about 30 minutes to get here from Karol Bagh, so yeah, roughly like probably 20 or 30 minutes depending on where you're coming from in Delhi. So it's not too far at all, and the neighborhood of Hauz Khas is very like affluent neighborhood. A lot of like wealthier people live here, kind of like a posh part of Delhi, I guess you could say. A lot of expats live in this area as well, so let's go in here. Wow. I just want to jump in this water. It looks so good. How do we get down there though? Wow, it's so peaceful here. It's so nice. It's like the perfect place to come if you want to just get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Just relax. Especially when you live in somewhere like India, it's hard to find these spaces that are just quiet and green and amongst nature, especially in cities like Delhi, Mumbai. So it's really just amazing. Like you wouldn't even think that it's here, like that these parts of the city exist. Yeah, so nice. I'm still searching for the way to get down there. I just asked people and they said to come this way, but I'm not seeing the stair. Wandering these little streets, I'm a bit lost, to be honest. I don't really know how to get to that lake. I think this is not the right way, but let's just keep walking. I'm enjoying this area anyway. These streets remind me so much of Goa or Rishikesh, particularly the main street, not as much this one, but just like little boutiques and restaurants and cafes. It's so cute. Hello. So this is Hauz Khas village area. So just so many boutiques, windy streets, restaurants, shops, cafes. I'll find somewhere nice to have a coffee in a while. A lot of them are still closed. Maybe it's still a bit early. But It's so cute. Also weirdly, it reminds me of Goa, but it also reminds me of like Italy. I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm going. The security guard said that the deer park was this way, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So lots of foreigners here already. I'm seeing 4 foreigners in my vicinity. Okay, I have found the entrance on Google Maps. It's like 17-minute walk away, so chalo, let's walk there. I thought that was the deer park. I'm so unprepared for these videos. Okay, I thought that the deer park was in the lake, like that they were all the same area, but they're obviously not, I guess, or... Anyway, this entrance is what it's showing, so I'm just gonna go there because I can't find it there. And I asked a few people and no one knew where it was, so yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Let's go to this entrance and hope I can get in there. Would I recommend going to that fort? I think if you've been to lots of other forts in India, particularly in the north, Red Fort in Delhi, or those kind of ones, like they're much more like wow. If I'd known that that was only entrance for only the fort, I probably wouldn't have went in, but alas, it was... Why not? Why not? These streets as well remind me so much of Pune, Koregan Park. So green, so leafy. Here also is a really beautiful temple. Kind of looks like a Jain temple to me, but perhaps it's not. Okay, I was wrong. It's a South Indian temple. Sri Nicola-ki-duniya Sangha. Just to show you like some of the houses around here, like you can't really see this one properly, but like it's so modern if you can see that window. But yeah, I really want to explore more of the residential housing here. Like I just want to see what kind of houses are here. That's really exciting for me because I love houses. But yeah, even these ones you can see along here, they're just very like nice, they're very modern. I don't want to like be showing this house necessarily, but these over here look super nice. I'm not sure, is that like one big villa or different apartments? But just in general, like for India, this would be quite a pricey neighborhood to live in. Sorry, you can't hear me. So many cool shops here. I just went to Tim Hortons and got a coffee. Guys, I've never tried Tim Hortons. It's new for me. There's so many American brands that we always hear of in Ireland because like obviously a lot of our TV is American, stuff like this, but we don't have them in Ireland. So getting to try this is cool. This is actually Canadian. Sorry. It's not American. They also have just so many cool shops here, boutiques. It reminds me so much of Koregan Park, except a little bit better than Koregan Park. Sorry Pune, love you. And yeah, just like lots of cool places. Guys, this is also the best coffee I think I've ever had, like cold coffee. That's what I love about India, is you can have an option of a cold coffee and it's not the same as an iced coffee. Cold coffee is like blended, like the ice, milk and coffee is all blended together. It's almost like a coffee shake, whereas iced latte is just the ice with just the milk and just the coffee shot. But it's so good. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, I think I have finally made it to the deer park. Okay guys, I'm in the deer park and it was free, no cost. Yay. It's so nice. It reminds me a lot of Osho Garden in Pune, except this looks a lot bigger. But so nice and shaded. Also, there are so many of these centipedes on the paths and so many of them are crushed dead. But obviously people stepping on them and not seeing. So please be careful when you come here. Like look, this is squashed. This truly would be the most amazing place to live in Hauz Khas. Like you have all of the shops you could possibly want. Feels like you're in like a suburb, like it doesn't feel like you're in the middle of a city. To be fair, it is a bit outside the city, like it's not directly in anyway. Sorry, I can't look at the camera because I don't want to step on the centipedes. But yeah, if you have the money, why wouldn't you live here? And actually I've been thinking about it a lot. I mean, not that we would probably be able to live in this kind of area, but so the reason why I'm actually traveling alone right now is Utsav is doing an exam here in Delhi and he is doing an exam to try to get higher post, and if he gets that, if he passes the exam, then we would be shifting to Delhi. So yeah, it will be so interesting to see. Like I really like Delhi. I don't have any problems. Like I don't really mind where I live as long as I have some places to go, places like this to go, especially. Like that's why I love Pune. It's like you can go 1 hour away and you're like completely immersed in nature and greenery, and I feel like that is something kind of important to me because I've grown up that way, you know. Yeah, so nice to have this in Delhi. Even if you did live, you know, not in this area, you can come here easily, and great that it's free as well. So nice. Wow, how cute. I absolutely love snails. This one looks like one I've never seen before. So I've been walking for some time. I'm not seeing any deers, but I don't really mind. We have deers in Ireland. This is just such a nice area. I'm enjoying so much this day. My plans for the rest of the day, I do want to stay in Hauz Khas for a while. I also want to try and see, can I see more houses? I don't really know. Like, I want to see some like wow houses. So I'm not sure. I will try and research something and see. Other than that, I'm probably just going to, in a while, like get a drink or something, or maybe a bite to eat. I'm not really that hungry now, but let's see in a bit. And then I want to go to Sarojini Nagar, which is a famous like market area. Since I was in Karlbag market last night, I'm really set on getting this chinkankari kurti, the see-through one that I've been wanting for a long time. I'm desperate to find it, and I feel like going to the markets is fun. It's not even that I love shopping, but it's just kind of like a fun atmosphere as well to show you guys for a vlog. And for this day, I'm just enjoying Hauz Khas and what it has to offer. Okay, here's a sign for the lake that we saw. That also just shows you like how huge this area is, because I walked 20 minutes just to get to the entrance of this park. Wow, it's huge. I made it. Oh my god, guys, I was like, what's that noise? Are they monkeys? Are they birds? They're bats. They're bats. It's not nighttime and I can see them. Oh my god, let me show you guys. They're huge, huge bats. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but it's absolutely huge. They're out in the daytime. Isn't that crazy? Okay, hear me out. In Ireland, bats are only come out at nighttime. They will only fly around in the night, right? Like, I do see bats fly around here in the daytime in India. But like, they're just right there, just hanging, just chilling. I actually love bats. They're so cute. If you look at a picture of a bat and like look at their face, they look like little dogs or little bears. They're so cute. Oh my god, guys, like, can you see them? They're all bats. Oh my god. I can't even explain to you how many there is. And it's so nice here. Huge lake. It also looks really clean, like the water looks really nice. I don't know, is this a man-made lake or if it is natural lake? I don't know. Just because of how nice the water is, I would say it's man-made, but maybe it's just really well kept because it is enclosed in this area, so like no one can really ruin it. Also, a lot of people come here to do exercise. A lot of people running around the park, and it's so quiet. Like, there's barely anyone here. It's huge. It's free. Why wouldn't you come here to exercise? They also had like a park gym, the gym equipment that you don't use electricity with. They had that as well. So such amazing area. If you get to live here, like, cool, so cool. Honestly, the highlight is the bats. I just cannot get over. I cannot even explain to you how crazy it is for me to see bats in the daytime, in the daylight. It's wild for me. You can almost see their faces from here. Like, I can see them. All of the black things are bats. I've just come for a little sit down beside the lake. Beside the lake. Beside the lake. I'm hesitant to walk around the whole park because I just saw a sign that said it was 100 acres, so I'm like, my feet are already as well not doing great. They're a bit sore. Anyway, I'm gonna chill here. I'm going to research like where I'm going to go next in Hauz Khas. I also want to go and like get a beer or something, just chill. I'm feeling like in a nice holiday mode today. Yesterday was a bit more, chaotic. I was just exploring Old Delhi and it was like, it was good. I love that too, but today I'm in more of a like chill vibes. Chill vibes. See over there in the distance, that is the fort that I was at earlier. And now I'm walking out of this lake. If I had done a bit more research and known that, you don't have to pay to get into this park, I probably wouldn't have went to the fort, especially considering you can actually see it from this park. Like if you went over to that side, you'd be able to see it really clearly. So the only difference in paying is you get to actually go inside through the fort, but like it's kind of same. If you've seen one fort, it's like all the rest. And all of these buildings here, sorry, I thought they were houses, but they're actually part of the Hauz Khas village. So they're like restaurants and bars and cafes. So I will go to one of them. Let's research where I will go. Also, guys, I thought I was so unique coming to Hauz Khas as a foreigner. I'm like, oh my god, no one does this. Literally walked into here and there was a whole group of foreigners. Yeah. Me thinking this is like a hidden gem, obviously not. But to be fair, like when I first came to Delhi, like this is my what like fourth time here now. I've heard of Hauz Khas, but it never seemed like there was anything like really worth seeing here. Like if you're just coming to Delhi for a few days and you haven't seen the main sites, obviously you're going to go to those main tourist attractions. So yeah, like even though I'd seen it and heard the name before, it was never like something that came up where it's like, oh, you have to go to Hauz Khas. It's amazing area, you know. So that's why I thought this would be like super unique thing to go to do. Obviously not. So this is mostly a place where couples come to. This is something I want to talk about, guys. I actually have a podcast coming out soon, and basically this is one thing I want to talk a lot about is how different dating and relationships is so different in India. Like couples have to come to places like this to just to meet and be able to like get to know each other more and date because it's private. It's like, you know, no one they know will see them, you know, you can't bring them to your home. Yeah, I would just love to talk on that topic and more because it's so fascinating for me. So a lot of the time when you come to places like this in India, parks, more quiet nature places, you will see like so many couples on every single bench, couples just like getting to know each other and dating, and so cute. Okay, I'm walking on the edge of Hauz Khas village now, and I'm going to look for Hauz Khas Social. Seems like a nice place. Lots of monkeys here as well, so you have to be careful. I'm always terrified, honestly, of them stealing my items. But yeah, so many boutiques, clothes. I feel like this would be probably a little bit of a pricier area to buy things, I'm guessing, but I don't really know. It's so cute though. It really reminds me of like somewhere in Europe. Okay, I've made it to the windy streets again. They even have a record store, although it's closed. Lots of art studios and like pottery studios. Also down like the alleyways there's more cafes and things. They have lots of these shoe stores. Let's go to Hauz Khas Social. So I've come to Lake House Bistro. It's just right beside the lake that I was just at. And I've ordered a Long Island iced tea. Just gonna chill here, relax for rest my feet a little bit. But there's so many places along this area, like restaurants, bars, cafes. I went into Hauz Khas Social, but because I've been to other socials, like there's FC Social in FC Road in Pune. There's the Mills, which is another branch off of this brand. But it's really dark inside. I was like, oh, this is kind of depressing. At night it would be so cool and so nice, but during daytime it was a bit like, yeah, not great. I wanted somewhere that was nice and bright and beside with a nice view. So super nice. This is Lake House Bistro. If you're in Hauz Khas, come here. It's a super nice place. Okay, so I'm just having a nice Long Island iced tea, and my plan is still to Sarojini Nagar next, and maybe Lajpat Nagar. I don't really know which one to go to. I was looking up. I'm so obsessed with getting this kurti, this chicken curry kurti. I saw there is a Luknawi shop in Lajpat Nagar, so that's why I'm thinking to go there. And this is Hauz Khas. Okay guys, that was my vlog in Hauz Khas. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I got to show most of everything, but basically you get the gist. It is like it has nature and it has streets and shops and everything you could want. It's such a cool place to come. So if you are in Delhi, well worth the trip. And now I am going to end this vlog here. I am on my way to Sarojini Nagar Market, which is, yeah, marketplace, similar to Kurobag. Let's see what's like. I've never been to Sarojini Nagar, so let's see. And I will start a new vlog from there. So please chime in for these next Delhi series vlogs. And yes, if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will love you forever. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.